see here now. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Perfect. Hello everyone, welcome to oh, we're off to a great start. Hello everyone, welcome to NACS Racing. I'm your host, Sidonian Muse. Tonight for Season 4, Race 5 of NACS No Assists. We are here at Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Iconic track, one of the most iconic fan favorite tracks in all of F1 history right here. This one's a banger. Should be a fun race. We got the McLarens of Kogo and Grade Ace. Kogo currently leading standings. Got Kogo Jr. aka Caleb in the Kick Sauber. We got Slingshot rocking the Ferrari, getting ready for Lewis Hamilton to be racing in a month's time. And finally, we got the Red Bulls of not just Vodka Victory tonight, but we also got the grand return of Droopy Bunyan, who has been away for a couple months. He's missed some races, but now he's back. He's better than ever, and looking to impress tonight. Hopefully, he does all right on his return. I'm gonna give the guys a heads up that we're good to start, and we'll get this show on the road. And there we go. The guy's all ready up and we're loading in. Just as a reminder to anyone watching the stream, we race assists on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and no assists on Saturdays, which is what the guys are doing tonight, which means no corner line, no traction control, no ABS, nothing. And also dynamic weather. So we don't know what the weather is going to be tonight until it happens. So with that out of the way, if anyone, like I said, if anyone wants to join, there's still lots of seats open for both nights, so message me, Sidonian Muse, either on Discord or on Xbox Live, and I'll be sure to hook you up with a seat. Here we go. Short qualifying session to set the grid for the full race, and it's looking extremely overcast in this qualifying. It is looking extremely overcast. So that could be telling for the race. Don't really know what the... Is it going to get sunnier or worse in the race? But regardless, it is overcast, extremely overcast here for the qualifying, it looks like. And we'll just wait for the first cars to come out onto the track. I see the Red Bull Vodka Victory coming out first. Oh, but so is the Kick Sauber of Kogo Jr. So both him and Vodka are the first two out. Both of them like to usually come out pretty early just to get a banker lap in case things go wrong later on. And the quality, not a bad idea at all. We're just going to wait here now for stay on with the Kick Sauber. He's going to be the first one to start a hot lap here, I believe. Here we go. Caleb's on a hot. He gets through Sector 1, no issues, but he's already burnt up a ton of battery, which is not good because it means he's not going to have a lot of battery for the final straightaway at all. He's only going to have what little remains. He can get back here in the middle sector. But he has the battery his battery actually turned off for the middle sector now, so they can get the battery back for the final straightaway. He has a little bit of a kick there, but he catches the car. Comes to the final corner now. Comes around. Washes out pretty wide, but keeps it on track. Now he's just burning that extra bit of battery that he saved up. And he's going to come around and cross the line and post the first time of the evening, a 110.2. That's immediately going to be beaten by Vodka Victory in the Red Bull. What a time from Vodka, 108.9. Vodka Victory immediately cracking the 108s right out the gate. That's very impressive. On our assist night on Thursday, I believe the pole time was a 108.2. So Vodka already with an amazing time up there. That's only 7/10 off the pole time from Thursday. So that's very impressive. Kogo starting a hot here now. Let's see what he does. Only a 111.1 on the board so far. But Kogo did just set a purple sector 1. This will also be a very impressive lap. And there goes Druply Bunyan, the other Red Bull, up there as well with a 109.5. Half a second off his teammate's time. But again, this is Druply's first time back league racing in 2 months. So he's a bit rusty, but like not too rusty. It's still pretty good. Only half a second off his teammates so far. That's really good. Kogo coming around here. Will the McLaren jump up and beat Vodka's time? Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Great ace so far, only 112.7. Bit of a glitch there. A little bit of a desync moment there with Kogo. But he's coming around, unless it was just a camera angle. I don't know. Cameras also sucks. But Kogo going to cross the line as well. The time was a little glitchy there. But it's going to be a 108.7. Beats Vodka's time by 2/10. That's a great start for the McLaren driver as well if he wants to secure pole position tonight. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be between Kogo and Vodka Victory for pole, though. Great time from Slingshot, though, to start it off as well. A 110 flat, almost a 109 there from Sling. Beats Caleb's first time by 2/10. Great ace. Looks like he is on a hot here. Is he saving any time? Yes, he is. He's saving a lot of time. Let's see what Great Ace can post here as he comes out of the final corner. Just barely keeps it on track there. McLaren coming around. Is he going to jump up to 4th ahead of Slingshot and Caleb? Let's see. He's saving 2 seconds. This is at least going to be a 110. And it's going to be a 110.7. So unfortunately, Great Ace is not going to move up. He's going to stay at the bottom for now in 6th place behind Caleb and Slingshot. At the moment, Druply Bunyan on another hot lap here. Coming through Sector 2. Swoops around that fast right-hander. It's all on fuel. Let's see if he's saving any time here at the end of Sector 2. And he is almost 7/10 Druply saving. Comes up over the final corner, up the hill. This is looking like it's going to be a 108 from Druply. This is going to be a really solid time. This could actually put him ahead of his teammate. Let's see. Druply Bunyan crosses the line, gives everything he got, and posts a 108.9. Unfortunately, just barely doesn't jump his teammate, but that's still super impressive to come back after being gone so long and already be up there with similar qualifying pace to his teammate, Vodka Victory. But, you know, Druply's always been quick. It's just got to get it back. Great Ace is out of fuel, so he's also going to head into the pits. So most of the guys got into the pits there now. Druply's going to have to go back into the pits. But Caleb is now out. Looks like he might be starting a new hot lap. Is he going to start a new one, or is he going to go around again? I think he's going to go around again. Yeah, looks like he's going to do a double out. But we'll stay with him for now. And yeah, impressive times from everyone so far here tonight. Especially Druply and Vodka, both getting into the 108s there, only 2/10 off of Kogo. Very impressive. Because you've all seen how fast Kogo is. So for them to only be 2/10 off him right now is very strong. Shows that both the Red Bulls can definitely give the McLaren driver a run for his money tonight. Which is more than both Red Bull drivers in real life can often say. But Droopy Bunyan is back. And he's already putting up some good times there. Like I said, 108. But Kogo's time is going to be hard to beat. Caleb's starting to hot in here now. He's going to try to post a 109. So he can get at least ahead of Slingshot and start on the second row. Here you go, starting a hot. He's already burned up so much battery, though. It's an interesting strategy here. That's like a ton of battery that the kick driver is burning up. This must be his method. There's a method to the madness, I'm sure. Burns up a ton at the beginning. He's currently saving 2.5 tenths. That would get him into the 109s. But now he has to hold that time save for the rest of the lap. Now, he did have a kick out, no pun intended, on his first hot, where he had to catch the car. That probably cost him some time. So if he doesn't have any kickouts, this could actually be a really solid lap from him. Coming up to the final sector here now. See how he's doing. He comes out of this final right-hander. Really tricky corner to get right, but he exits it. Final corner now. Caleb, he's saving almost a full second off his previous time. Comes out of the final corner. Comes up over the hill. Is burning the last bit of battery that he got. But it's not much again. He's burned so much at the beginning. Here he goes. He's going to cross the line. And Caleb is going to post a 109.2. What a time from him as well. Only a couple tenths off of the Red Bulls. Jumped Slingshot by 8 tenths. Very impressive from him. That's going to be a hard time for Slingshot or Great Ace to beat, I think. Sling's out there now in a hot lap, but he's not saving any time. Actually, no, sorry. He is saving 2.5 tenths, which will get him a 109, but it's not going to be good enough to beat Caleb's time. Halfway done the qualifying session now. 8 minutes remaining. Yep, Sling is going to post this time. It is going to be an improvement. It is going to be a 109.7, which is still great, but it's still half a second off of Caleb's time. But still, not a bad time from Sling there at all. Only a second off of pole, which is very impressive tonight for fifth. To only be a second off pole, pretty good. Great Ace currently with the slowest time still right now, 110.7. He has to save a full, if he wants to jump Slingshot, he has to save a full second off his time, which is going to be pretty hard to do. Caleb on low fuel now. He has to go back to the pits. Vodka Victory crosses the line to start a hot. So we're going to hold on with Vodka here now. Vodka Victory starting a new hot lap. He has, like I said, if he wants to get pole from Kogo, he's going to need a 108.6. And that's the time that he's going to have to get. Like I said, that is a very impressive time from Kogo. Only half a second off of the pole time from Thursday night's race. Vodka's car getting a little twitchy there. Keeps it together. Up over the fast right-hander. Oh, his car... Oh, the game not invalidating Vodka there. Oh, but it invalidates him there. Okay, that's weird. So, it didn't invalidate Vodka for going completely... for what looked to me like all 4 tires off the track at the first part, but it did invalidate him once he cut into the corner on the right-hand curb. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, he kind of deserved to get invalidated there for the first part anyway, so... but the game got him on the second part. Just not the first part. Is Vodka going to start a new hot? His teammate Droopy might also be starting another hot. Yep, Vodka is going to go again. He's going to go for another one here now. Him and Droopy, the 2 Red Bulls. Only cars out on track at the moment, but there is a McLaren coming out. Oh, but Vodka invalidates again in Sector 1. That's killer. At this point, Vodka might just pit. I don't know, though. But, yeah, that is the McLaren of Kogo out on track right now. Moves out of the way for Vodka, but Vodka has invalidated already. Once again in Sector 1, and he's low on fuel. So, yeah, Vodka Victory is going to have to go back into the pits. His teammate Droopy on a hot right now. Caleb in the kick salver moves off track for the Red Bull. Druply coming up these same corners that ruined Vodka's lap just a moment ago. Final right-hander. Druply getting a lot of curb there. It's very scary. Could have ended really badly there. Unfortunately, Druply doesn't say he's saving any time right now. Yeah, he goes really wide there. Yeah, I don't think Druply's saving any time in this run. Said he was losing 3/10 there. So I don't think he's going to save any. Nope, Druply's going to abandon the lap and go straight into the pits. I'm afraid. But here we go. The McLaren of Kogo, who currently has provisional pole, still not going to do a hot. He's gonna go around again. Okay, he's still waiting. Caleb in the Kick Sauber is on a hot though, and like I said, he is trying to jump the Red Bulls right now. He has a 109.2, which is a great time, but he needs to get a 108.9 of his own, which he is saving 2/10, so that is a 109 flat there. He's very close. He just had a purple sector 1, Caleb. So he's looking rather quick. However, like I said, it's going to be tough. He still has a little bit of time he's going to have to save if he wants to jump those 2 Red Bulls. He still needs to save about another half a tenth to 10th territory. But he's almost there. Like I said, he saved like 2/10 in Sector 1 alone. Comes through Sector 2, comes up to the final corner. What kind of time is he saving right now? He's saving almost half a second, Caleb. Final corner for the Kick Sauber. Comes out. This is looking like a really impressive lap. He has about the same amount of battery as he's had the previous time, so I don't know. I don't think the battery amount should affect him too much, because it's been pretty similar. He was saving almost half a second. This is going to be a wicked time from the Kick Sauber. He crosses the line. Caleb with a 108.773. Only 700ths off of his father's provisional pole time at the moment. What a time from the Kick Sauber. Jumps up to potentially be on the front row. The Red Bulls now only have 3.5 minutes to beat Caleb's 108.7. Which Kogo also has as well. Kogo on a different lap though right now. Kogo saving almost another full 10th. So Kogo could get a 108.6 or possibly even a 108.5 here. Let's see what the McLaren can do. Try to secure his time. His son almost took pole position from him there. That was really close. What a wicked lap from the Kick Sauber. That was impressive. Oh yeah, so Kogo is just glitching on that last corner for some reason. That's really weird. I don't know why it's unless it's just like a weird trick of the camera. I guess it must just be a camera trick. But here we go. Kogo is going to cross the line. His time with a 108.4, not a 0.6, not a 0.5, a 108.4 for Kogo. That is going to be the time to beat. I don't think Kogo's going to have to go back in for more fuel. I don't think he's going to have time to do another lap. I think Kogo just gave it all he got. Yeah, I think Kogo just gave it all he got. I think that Caleb's also probably done there now. I think that's the most he's probably going to get out of it. I think Kogo's done. He's low on fuel. He's going to have to go back in. Yeah, Kogo. So the Australians are done for right now. Vodka victory on another hot lap, though. Almost saving a 10th. He needs to save more than that, though, if he wants to get on the front row with Kogo, though. Oh no, and unfortunately Vodka Victory invalidates there in Sector 2 once again. That same section just calling them out again. He's going to charge up some battery. He's only going to have one more shot at this, I'd say. Try to get a better time. His teammate Druply is also only going to have one shot at this. That is the McLaren of Kogo, who's low on fuel behind him anyway. Like I said, that's going to be it for the Kogos. That's the fastest they could do. Both Red Bulls are only going to have one shot each to try to get up there on the front. Slingshot looks like is also done as well. Unable to improve. That's still a good time from Sling, though. 109.7. Can't be too mad about that. So Sling's done as well. Holding on here with Vodka now. This is Vodka's final hot lap attempt. He's not going to have another shot. This is it. Same with Druply. Vodka not saving any time in Sector 1 here, though. Not looking good. Comes up to the second sector section here that he's been invalidating at every lap. Gets through it this time, no issues. Is his teammate Druply still looking good right now? Yes, he is. Still a clean lap at the moment for both of them. Is Vodka saving any time though? No, Vodka's not saving any time. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for Vodka victory as well. I don't think there's going to be much of an improvement here from him. Neither is his teammate Druply, who it said wasn't saving any time there. Let's look again here, though, as he comes to the end of Sector 2. Okay, Druply is saving a 10th. That's not going to be enough to get Caleb, but it should be enough to jump him ahead of his teammate. So I think Druply in his first race back might actually outqualify his teammate Vodka victory here. Let's see. Druply Bunyan crossing the line with a 108.6. It actually is going to jump him up to the front row, Druply, ahead of Caleb there at the last second. The only driver left on track is Great Ace, who is on a hot and is saving 2/10. But 2/10 is not going to be enough to gain him any positions. Yeah, and he's not even saving 2/10 now. Okay, yeah, so Great Ace, unfortunately, is going to start at the back. If these times are correct here, which I believe they are. I don't know why Kogo's times were so glitchy, though. But they were. But Great Ace is going to cross the line. And that's going to be it for the qualifying. So great qualifying there, especially from Druply Bunyan, who came back, said he was going to be rusty, and then he ended up only being less than 2/10 off of Kogo's pole time. So the rust excuse, you can throw that out the window. There ain't no rust to be seen here. Yeah, great stuff. So it's going to be Kogo on pole position on the front row with Druply. Caleb and Vodka on the second row, and then Slingshot and Great Ace on the third. Great stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Like I said, especially from the Red Bull of Druply Bunyan, his first race back and only being like a 10th and a half off of pole. Very good stuff. Oh no, and it's raining. Oh no. And unfortunately, it is going to be raining. At least at the, I don't know if it's for the full race or if it's just for the start of this race, but it looks like there is going to be some rain. Fortunately, it doesn't look like heavy rain, but there is going to be some light rain that the guys are going to have to deal with here at the start of this Brazilian Grand Prix. When they come back in 5 minutes' time, the guys are going to take their quick little 5-minute break to prepare themselves and get set up for this, and then we're going to be right into it, folks. This is not what they wanted. They did not want rain here at all. So this could completely change the tide of how things go tonight. Because everyone was looking pretty solid in the qualifying there, not making too many big mistakes. But wet conditions here, this is when things could get sketchy. So I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes' time for the full race. And we're back, folks, after that quick little break. I'm going to give guys heads up to start here now in a second. But yeah, they're very interested to see who's able to deal with the rain here, because this is a very tricky track. Now, obviously, it's not heavy rain, but still rain nonetheless. And yeah, I don't think a lot of these guys got much practice in the wet here, so this could completely turn things topsy-turvy for like who actually finishes this race and does well tonight. Because there's guys who looked good in that quali that might crumble at the knees here in these conditions. But just a reminder, Kogo and Droop lead, McLaren Red Bull in the front row. K and Vodka. And then Slingshot and Great Ace. And it's lights out and away we go here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Droopy Bunyan heads off here, tries to get a jump on Kogo in turn one with Kogo defending his position. Droopy Bunyan bangs his front wing into the back of Kogo though, and he's already lost a bit of his front wing there, taking some damage. Vodka Victory also gets the jump on K here in the wet. You can see that Kick Sauber is struggling a little bit, slides through to Sector 1 there. McLaren Great Ace also hot on the heels of the Kick Sauber, ready to pounce as well. Oh, and two cars going wide off the track there, having trouble coming back on safely. Droopy and Kayla both going wide there at the end of Sector 1. That's going to drop Droopy back to 4th, Kayla back to 6th behind Slingshot. Great Ace moves up to 3rd. Positions are shifting already. Kogo 1.3 in the lead with Vodka chasing not too far behind in 2nd. So the Red Bull Vodka Victory having a great start here right now. Droopy having a terrible start though to his race. At least I thought I saw him get front wing damage. I thought I saw stuff fly off his car, unless... Oh yeah, no, the right side of Droop's front wing has been damaged. He has lost the front right part of his wing. So I don't know what he's going to do, if he's just going to suffer it out. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out what Droop is going to do. And the Red Bull driver's already getting a bit spaced out here. Droop's going to suffer it out. He's going to keep going. So it must be manageable. He's gonna deal with it. Try to catch back up to Great Ace. Caleb now in the Kick Sauber all the way at the back, already forced the pit. After having that rough start there at the end of, like I said, at the end of Sector 2. Had a very rough start. Both him and Droopy Bunyan going wide there. And then having to come back onto the track safely. Droop ahead of Slingshot, currently quickly gaining on Great Ace in the McLaren right now. Vodka and Kogo's time also fluctuating a bit here. It looks like there's different parts of the track that they're faster at than the other. But Caleb coming out now, back out into the wet, on a fresh set of tires. Just trying to survive. Yeah, it was a bit of a rough start for him. Not sure if he got any damage or whatnot happened there. Maybe he did. I'm not sure, but Droopy Bunyan for sure definitely has damage from the turn 1 incident there. Like I said, it looked like he just missed his braking point a little bit, just broke a little too late, and tapped the back of Kogo. Vodka Victory sets a new fast lap, 119.8, so Vodka lapping pretty well right now. Like I said, pretty similar to Kogo at the moment. So both of these guys definitely capable of winning here tonight. Definitely got the ability. Just who can stay consistent for 36 laps. And again, I'm not sure if it's going to be raining like this the whole time, or if this is just a temporary thing. The guys are pulling time on each other at different points of the track. But Gray is doing a good job right now, confidently holding on to third. Would love to get a double McLaren podium for him and Kogo. And Caleb, oh no, and Slingshot spins out there in the wet on the corner. Massive mistake from Sling. You don't see this guy make too many mistakes like that, but he just made one. That's the first big mistake I've seen from Sling in a league race in a long time. But yeah, a bit of a spin there from Sling. Caleb in the Kick Sauber also pitting again, and there you go. Kick Sauber has already retired in the pits. Gives up. It's unfortunate because, like I said, he was looking really fast in the dry during the qualifying, but again, the wet is a completely different beast, and it looks like he just isn't. He's just not able to handle these conditions. Every time he's raced in the wet, it's gone pretty bad, except for Japan. He did decently well at Japan in the wet. He was able to handle that, but nah, there's just a lot of. This is a very tricky track in the wet. It's very hard to deal with. That is the AI. Caleb Carr, unfortunately, coming out right in Drupely's way. He's going to have to move around that there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like I said, I guess he's just not capable of handling these conditions, which sucks because, I mean, it literally is half the game. Like, the wet weather, like, it is part of it. You gotta deal with it sometimes. So, but yes, that means no points for Kick Sauber tonight, unfortunately. Caleb already retiring from the race. So that's a big contender already out of the picture. Vodka Victory, like I said, still holding strong. 1.2 behind Kogo right now. Both of them fighting for the win. Great Ace, 4 seconds behind. Vodka's car getting a little squirrely there, coming up over the hill. Him and Kogo both burning battery right now. Kogo posted a new fast lap of 119.1. But like I said, even Slingshot having a big mistake there. That'll just show you guys like how difficult these conditions are at a track like this. Because this man right here, you don't see this guy make too many big mistakes. So for him to already have a spin like that this early in the race, I'll show you how difficult these conditions are on track right now. Vodka's just staying 1.5 seconds behind Kogo right now. Still a long race, still a ways to go. Vodka doing his best to keep up with Kogo at the moment. But yeah, Vodka Victor actually set in a purple sector there. He's burning a lot of battery here. Kogo posted 119 flat, but Vodka just barely beats that time with a 118.9. Takes fastest lap from Kogo for now. Right now, this is looking like the Vodka Victory of old. Looks like he finally got his mojo back. Droopy Bunyan already deciding to pit. The Red Bull driver's going in. I guess he's sick of that damage. That wing is screwed. I guess he's sick of that front wing. He's going to have to replace it, right? Yep, he's going to have to replace that front wing. Get a new one. Which is going to move Slingshot up to 4th, even after his mistake. For now, but again, Sling still has to pit himself. He's probably still have to pit again as well. So we shall see. So Drupely's just going to have to hold on for the time being. Wait for the other guys to do their pit stops. But at least Drupely now has a fresh wing to work with. So that's good. Can get around nice and cleanly. An impressive Vodka Victory right now. This is like the Vodka of old. In the past, he always excelled really well in these type of conditions on the intermediate tires, and he's doing it. He's making Kogo work for this right now. This is way closer than a lot of people on paper probably thought this race was going to be tonight. People thought that Kogo might run away with it, but he's not. Vodka is giving him a run for his money here. And Great Ace confidently holding on to 3rd position right now, actually setting a purple sector 1 there, Great Ace. Currently 20 seconds ahead of Slingshot in 4th. So Great Ace having a, no pun intended, having a great drive tonight so far. But again, still a ways to go. Still a ways to go. The McLaren driver, like I said, 5 drivers remaining. Just a recap for anyone who might have missed it. Druply Bunyan already having to pit to fix his front wing that he damaged on turn 1, hitting into the back of Kogo. And then there was something else that happened with Druply and Caleb at the end of Sector 1, down into the left-hander, which caused them to both go wide. Kogo posted a new fast time, 118.7. So he is still flying right now. And whoa, what just happened there? That was some lag if I've ever seen it. Holy hell. It showed Vodka like catch right up to Kogo there, like he was right behind him, but he wasn't. He's actually still a second and a half off him. That was really weird. Okay, so I'm not imagining it. So Kogo is lagging. Kogo is lagging. He is he just popped out that time. He just popped out that time. Great game. Great game. Just got added to Game Pass. There's people on, a lot of people on it trying it out. Oh, and there you go. It says Kogo X34 has left the session. Looks like Kogo got kicked out. That's going to be an AI in front of Vodka now. Vodka's going to have to react to that carefully here. I'm going to try to invite Kogo back as fast as I can. But yeah, that is now an AI in front of Vodka victory as far as I'm aware. Like I said, it said Kogo left the session. So, yeah, Vodka's going to have to react to that and just try to get past the AI cleanly. An AI also burning battery? It's crazy. You think Vodka will be able to catch that AI? And he does. Vodka victory. It's past Kogo's AI. Like I said, that is still an AI in the lobby right now. It is not the real Kogo. But this has allowed Vodka victory to take the lead of the race from Kogo. Again, I sent the McLaren driver an invite back to the lobby. He's probably resetting his game. We'll wait for an update to see when it says that he's rejoined. As of right now, he still hasn't. Druply Bunyan at the moment, you gotta keep in mind, Druply Bunyan at the moment also saving a lot of time to Slingshot ahead. Druply now only 9 seconds back from Slingshot, who still has to pit, so yeah, it looks like Slingshot is really struggling here tonight in these conditions. Like I said, like that man, you don't see that man spin too often, so for him to have a spin like that, he must really be struggling. It is a track that's very easy to spin on in the wet, though. Kogo now, his AI now 2.4 seconds behind Vodka victory, so this is costing Kogo several seconds to Vodka. I think Kogo another invite, but he's saying that's not letting him get back into the lobby. Which is a massive shame because he was leading this race. He was a second and a half ahead of Vodka victory, and now his AI is 5.2 seconds behind Vodka. So Vodka has a 5-second gap to play with now to Kogo. Great Ace, his teammate, is now also saving time to the AI. He was 10 seconds behind Kogo. Now he's only 8.5. And Druply Bunyan in the Red Bull is now less than 5 seconds away from Slingshot. So Druply is hauling ass. He just set a purple sector 2. Druply Bunyan is hauling ass right now in these conditions. He's going to catch Slingshot very soon here. I mean, Slingshot's going to have to pit for a different set of inners regardless. But Druply Bunyan sets a new fastest lap of the race, actually, at 1:18.4. So yeah, Druply is absolutely flying right now. If Druply is able to work his way back up, we could be looking at a potential Red Bull 1-2 tonight. It's very possible. Vodka Victory still pushing. All these guys still on the same set of inners. None of the top 4 pitting off their tires yet. Once again, just a reminder, that is not actually Kogo. That is his AI right now. Kogo still unable to get back into the lobby right now, unfortunately. Like I said, he was leading the race by 1.5 seconds, but the greatness of EA and S124 are having issues. His teammate Great Ace now only 6.5 seconds behind. And we're going to hop on with Druply Bunyan here now, who's fast approaching, about to catch Slingshot here momentarily, probably on this lap. Yeah, Slingshot just way off the pace tonight, it looks like. Like I said, Great Ace, like I said, he was way faster than Great Ace in qualifying in the draw, but Great Ace just destroying Slingshot here right now in the wet, just pulling more and more time on him. But yeah, Druply Bunyan is right behind Slingshot now in the Ferrari. And it looks like the Ferrari is just going to give up the position. It's just going to let Druply through. You can tell Druply is way faster than him. So he just moves out of the way. Slingshot, this is kind of sad to see. It's almost looking like Slingshot is like feeling defeated or something tonight. Like he's just, yeah, he just has no pace whatsoever right now in the wet. Unfortunately for him, like I said, he's up there in the standings at the moment, but things will change if he finishes the race like this. Just looking like he's going to. Because like I said, he still hasn't even pit yet to a different set of tires. Whereas Druply has already pit, so Druply actually not in a bad position right now at all. Depending on how the weather is going to go. Great Ace is now only 4 seconds behind the Kogo AI. Yeah, like I said, Great Ace fast approaching his teammate's AI, who, unfortunately, like I said, has just not been able to get back into this lobby, so he's now 13 seconds behind Vodka Victory. Vodka Victory just running away with this right now. The reminder, Vodka Victory is still probably going to have to pit for another set of tires. And Druply is cooking right now, so like I said, this is looking like a very strong possibility for Red Bull 1-2 tonight. Again, Druply had that terrible start, slamming into the back of Kogo, losing his wing, but now he is working his way through once again. Vodka Victory actually setting a purple sector 1 there. So, even though he has a huge gap to play with right now, Vodka is still pushing his ass off. Still a ways to go. Great Ace now only 2 seconds behind Kogo. Hop on with Great Ace here now as he approaches his teammate's AI. He's very close now. He's soon going to have to get past it. It's out there on the track. Vodka Victory sets a new fastest lap of the race, a 1:18.4. Vodka is just absolutely flying right now. Now he's 17 seconds ahead of Great Ace and Kogo's AI. Great Ace is going to have to get past his teammate's AI here very soon. It's going to start holding him up if he doesn't get through. As you can tell, it already kind of is here in Sector 1. He's already kind of getting impeded by it a little bit. Of course, the AI is burning battery as well. So Great Ace is going to have to get past his teammate's AI, which he does. He is moving way faster than it though, so he should be able to get away now from the Kogo AI. And yeah, you can see Great Ace already pulling a ton of time on it, but he is still 17 seconds back from Vodka Victory, who is driving out of his mind right now. Even when Kogo was in the lobby, Vodka was right on him, still lapping almost as fast as him. So, yeah, Great Ace losing some time to Vodka there, though. He had a little bit of a sketchy moment there coming up out of the final corner. A little bit of a sketchy moment there. Great Ace is still staying out on the same set of tires, though. Not going to pit just yet. Great Ace now has already pulled 2 seconds. Like I said, 2 seconds to the Kogo AI. Drupally Bunyan currently 21.8 back from it. He should undercut it when it pits. Don't know when that's going to be though. Don't know when that AI is going to decide to pit. .8, already 3 seconds ahead of the AI, but again, Great Ace still not, even with clean air now, away from the AI, still not pulling any time on Vodka. Vodka still just pulling away, 19.2. This is looking like a very dominant performance. We're about halfway into the race here now at Brazil, and Vodka Victory is just dominating since Kogo did get kicked out of the game. It did lag him out, and now his AI is back in third. Drupally Bunyan also reeling it in like crazy. So unfortunately, it's looking like Kogo is not going to be able to get back into the lobby. He just hasn't been able to. Similar to what happened last season to Drupally, actually, at Baku. Similar thing happened where he got kicked out and he wasn't able to get back in. The amazing EA servers. Vodka Victory here, just flying away with it now. Like, again, he still has to pit, though. That's the thing. That is the thing. Now, Drupally Bunyan is probably also going to have to pit again as well, so that is the thing to keep in mind here. But Vodka Victory now has a 20-second gap to Great Ace to play with. It's good for him. Great Ace still pushing, burning battery, but he's not really getting anywhere with it. He's still going to stay out on the same set of inners. Kogo's AI still staying out as well. Not pitting just yet. Drupally now only 15.5 seconds behind it. He's already pulled. Wow, that'll just show you how fast Drupally is lapping right now. He's already pulled 14 seconds to Slingshot. And in fact, Vodka is actually probably gonna lap Slingshot at some point in this race, which is sad to say, because like I said, Slingshot's pace in the dry wasn't looking too bad, but in the wet, yeah. Well, and it doesn't help that he had that spin either. That was a huge incident there for Sling. He kept it out of the wall though, which is good, but it did cost him a ton of time. which is not ideal for him. The sole Ferrari man. It's a Red Bull versus McLaren show here. As we can see at the moment. Like I said, Great Ace just still punching in solid laps. Charging his battery back up. If Great Ace plays his cards right, this should be an easy P2 for him tonight. But again, Droopy Bunyan is fast approaching. Droopy Bunyan now only 12.4 seconds back from that AI. So Great Ace isn't completely out of the woods. But right now, Vodka Victory has all the time to play with in the world to secure this win, since unfortunately, like I said, Kogo did get kicked out by the game and hasn't been able to rejoin. So he has all the time in the world to play with right now. He won last week's race at Miami. And he's looking to get a second one here. It looks like we're finally getting a return, like I said, to the Vodka Victory of old. The first season on this game, first half of the time we've spent on this game, he was really struggling picking it up and getting used to it. Was really not feeling motivated, but now he's kind of like back in the groove once again. Especially having his teammate Droopy back here tonight is a huge morale boost for himself and the team. Lap 20 of 36, got 16 to go here at Brazil. Vodka Victory, like I said, 22-second gap to Great Ace, almost has a full. I see what Vodka being very smart right now. What he's trying to do is he's saving his battery, but at the same time he's also trying to pull a free pit stop to Great Ace so that he doesn't have to worry about that. So Great Ace being a thing. But like I said, Great Ace still has to pit himself anyway. There goes Kogo's AI. Kogo's AI now pitting on lap 20. We'll see what his AI is going to do. And Kogo's AI is just going to go to another set of inners. Okay. And there you go. Droopy gets the jump on the Kogo AI. Yeah. Droopy gets the jump on the Kogo AI. And we'll see where the Kogo AI comes out to in conjunction with Slingshot, who still has to pit himself anyway. Yep, the Kogo AI coming out in fourth now. But still 11 seconds up the road from Slingshot. It's just set. But there you go. Oh, Vodka Victory actually going in for his pit stop now. Great Ace has not pit yet, though. And Vodka Victory is going to throw on a fresh set of inners. And go, go, go. What's Great Ace going to do? Great Ace is going to stay out for now on the same set of inners. We'll see how close he is to Vodka Victory here. He should be reasonable here. Like I said, Great Ace is on 20-lap older intermediate tires, though, compared to Vodka Victory. Him fighting Vodka right now would be extremely pointless and stupid. Great Ace almost spins into the wall. Burns almost every bit of that battery he got to get behind the Red Bull of Vodka, but Vodka still comes out of the pits ahead of him, and Great Ace slides there in that corner. Again, he's on 20-lap old intermediates. I think this is pure greed from Great Ace here. Really dumb in my opinion. Like, dude, like, he's on fresh tires, bro, and you're on 20-lap old inners, like, you know. But there goes Droopy and Slingshot, also both going into the pits there now. Droopy coming out on another set of inners. Looks like Sling is probably going to do the same. The Kogo AI goes back up to third now for the time being. Only person left to pit now is Great Ace off that set of inners, which I imagine he will very soon. Because, I mean, he has a free pit stop ahead of him. And he won't lose any positions. So, yeah. Like, Great Ace is starting to get a little sketchy on these inners. If I was him, I would just pit off them. Now, just get it out of the way. And that's exactly what he's going to do. There he goes. There's a free pit stop to that Kogo AI anyway. He should. Droopy Bunyan comes out 11.5 behind the Kogo AI, so there's a very high chance that Droopy will catch that before the end of the race. We'll see, though. Lap 22 of 36. 12 to go. Great Ace is going to come out of the pits here now. See, this is one of the harder pit exits in the game to really like nail, especially in these conditions. So Great Ace comes out ahead of the Kogo AI by 5 seconds. Good for him. Droopy Bunyan is pulling time like crazy. Now that he's on fresh tires, he's pulling crazy time in that AI now. Got it down to 10 seconds. So right now, Great Ace has bigger problems to worry about. He has 14 seconds to play with to Droopy, but Droopy is coming. So we could see a scrap. Vodka Victory sets a new fast lap, 117.8 on the inners. But yeah, we could see a battle for second place between Droopy and Great Ace by the end of this race. So Great Ace has to execute everything perfectly here if he wants to hold on to P2 tonight. And stop the Red Bull 1-2 from happening. Because Vodka basically got this win, like, sealed as long as he just plays it safe. He just said another purple sector 1, though, so he's still flying right now. Super pushing. When Vodka is almost 30 seconds ahead of Great Ace in second right now, he is driving out of his mind at the moment. And it is still raining. It is still raining, folks, but it is very light rain. It's very, very light rain. Droopy Bunyan now only 8.5 behind the Kogo AI. Vodka Victory also fast approaching Slingshot, so it looks like Slingshot might get lapped by Vodka before the end of this race. But I think if he does get lapped, it will only probably be by Vodka. Vodka also just set a purple sector 2. Let's see, is this a new fast lap from Vodka? I think it is. Yeah, it is. A 117.5 from Vodka Victory. He is just absolutely crushing it tonight. It's a shame what happened to Kogo, though. Because, like I said, I think it would have been a really close fight between the two of them for the win here tonight. Both of them were really evenly matched tonight. They were both very close in these conditions. Closer than they were in the dry. But, unfortunately, EA sucks. Droopy Bunyan now, though, posting a purple sector 2. He's also burning all the battery he got. Looks like he might steal fastest lap from his teammate. It's looking like it. But he just barely doesn't. He sets a 117.5, just like Vodka. Let's look at the times here between the two. And Xbox also sucks for doing that every single time. Thinks I'm like in a party by myself or whatever. But yeah, as I said, if we look at the times here, both Droopy and Vodka did 117.5s. Droopy was 200ths off of his teammate's time there. So both of them, Red Bull trying to make sure 100% that they're securing the fastest lap point tonight. I don't think they're really going to have much competition for that. I think they're going to have that in the bag as well. Like I said, Vodka with 29 seconds to Great Ace behind now. He really just has to bring the car home at this point. The Kogo AI still holding on to third, but Droopy is now only 3.5 seconds behind it. And once Droopy gets past the Kogo AI, he'll only be like 9 to 10 seconds away from Great Ace. So it is possible that Droopy could pull in Great Ace before the end of the race and secure P2, but it's going to be difficult. He still has a lot of time to save, and he only has about 10 laps or so left to do it. It's going to be pretty tricky. Great Ace driving exceptionally well tonight. Like I said, it's a real shame for Droopy that he had to do that extra pit stop, because I think that that's definitely hurt him here tonight, having to do that extra stop compared to everybody else because of that front wing damage. But yeah, Droopy Bunyan fast approaching. He's almost caught right up to the back of the Kogo AI now. Slingshot is also soon about to get lapped by Vodka. Droopy has caught up to the back of the Kogo AI. Now he just has to get past it. how he's able to do that here momentarily. Vodka, like I said, is also right behind the Ferrari of Slingshot. Slingshot's going to have to move out of the way here soon. And he does. There goes Slingshot, moves out of the way for the Red Bull of Vodka, lets him through. His old teammate, Druply Bunyan, trying to go side by side through the corner with the AI of Kogo. Not a smart thing to try to go through a corner with an AI, especially in an EA F1 game. Probably should have just waited for the straightaway. Not sure if Druply got any damage there from the AI. I don't think he did. I'm just trying to look here now. AI is trying to have a run on him, though. Druply needs to get away from this AI now. But, yeah, very risky move there from Druply, trying to get past the AI of Kogo there in turn 1. If it was me, I would have personally waited for the straightaway, but this is what the other guys did. But Druply took a big risk there. Fortunately, it didn't ruin his race. I could have potentially ruined his race, but it looks like he's okay. It looks like his front wing is intact, and he's all good. He's still pushing. Now he's 2 seconds ahead of that AI. Vodka's still burning battery, still pushing. Now that he's lapped Slingshot. Set a new purple sector 1. Like I said, that is his old teammate. Vodka and Slingshot were teammates last season in the Red Bull, and Slingshot actually outperformed Vodka in both the assists and the no assists last season. It was the best season of league racing Slingshot's ever done, for sure. He was on fire. But now Vodka is back in the zone, and yeah, Vodka victory laps his old teammate. That gotta feel very cathartic and satisfying for him. So he does that. Still has a 29-second gap to play with, 2 Great Ace. But still setting even faster laps, because like I said, he's just set a purple sector 2 once again. Vodka victory sets a new fastest lap, 117.3. Druply Bunyan now 4 seconds clear of that Kogo AI. But he still has 13 seconds to pull 2 Great Ace if he wants to get P2 tonight, and he only has a few laps to do it. I don't think it's going to be possible unless Great Ace makes a huge error. Yeah. I personally think that the only way Druply is going to pull the time 2 Great Ace is if Great Ace makes a huge mistake. If Great Ace keeps driving like he's driving right now, I think Great Ace is going to have P2 in the bag. Which would be a great result for Great Ace. But the McLaren of Great Ace, commentator's curse, goes yellow flags there in Sector 1. Huge mistake there. The commentator's curse, as they say. That's going to cost him a ton of time to Druply, and suddenly this is looking doable for Druply. He's now only 7.5 seconds behind Great Ace. That was uncanny timing right there from Great Ace. But like I said, he just had to not make any mistakes. But unfortunately, he did make one there in Sector 1. He saved the car, but he still lost half of his time to Druply. The gap was like 12 seconds, and now it's only 6. So Druply is fast approaching. It looks like Druply now has a good chance of catching him before the end of the race. All of a sudden, P2 is on the table for Druply Bunyan on his return to Red Bull. Or on his return to the game in general. Yeah, huge error from Great Ace there. That could cost him dearly. I mean, he's basically still guaranteed a podium. He's still guaranteed a podium, but that could cost him P2 tonight. Over Druply. Yeah, that was a big error in Sector 1 there for Great Ace. My goodness. Can't be making mistakes like that. And unfortunately for Slingshot, like I said, he just has no pace tonight. He's not even pulling any time on this Kogo AI right now. I guess he knows it's over and he's just trying to bring the car home, but like I said, we only run the AI in 60 and he's not even pulling any time on it, so that's just very depressing for Slingshot to be this slow in the wet here compared to how he is in the dry. Because he's not bad here in the dry, but... yeah, unfortunate for Sling. Unfortunate for Sling. It's just not his night tonight, I'm afraid. Just not his night. We're here at lap 30 of 36, folks. Druply Bunyan now only 5.5 seconds behind Great Ace. trying to work his way up the P2 to get the front row, the 1-2 for himself and Vodka victory tonight. That would be a great return to form for him. We'll see if he can do it. But like I said, he still has to pull 5 seconds on Great Ace, and he only has like 6 laps to do it. So we'll see. It's going to be close. And even then, Great Ace isn't going to give up the position at the end without a fight. So he'll also have to overtake Great Ace before the end as well. And he might not have much time to do that. He might only have like a lap to do that. Drupal's still doing low 118 lap times here. So he's still lapping great. But Great Ace is back in the zone now. Back to where he was earlier before he lost all that time. Just holding on for dear life, trying to get that P2 over Drupal. Wow, like I said, Vodka just running away with it tonight since Kogo got kicked out of the game because EA sucks. Vodka victory has just run away with it tonight. You know, almost a 37-second gap here to Great Ace and P2. But at this point, Vodka is just trying to bring it home, secure the dub, secure second dub in a row this season. Won last week at Miami. Now he's trying to seal it here at Brazil. He only has to do 5 more laps. 5 more laps for Vodka victory, and he'll have it. Like I said, he has a huge gap to play with. Drupal's still 5 seconds behind Great Ace, so Great Ace actually lapping really well right now. If Great Ace can keep this up, he'll get it. Drupal only has 5 more laps to catch Great Ace, and he didn't really pull much time at all to him that lap, so Great Ace doing what he got to do right now, and he still has a ton of battery to play with. Like, look how much battery Great Ace has to play with right now compared to Drupal. Drupal with the gap at 4.5 at the moment. He's just up the road from Vodka victory, sets a new fastest lap at 117.3. Vodka victory, even though he has all that time in the world, he's still pushing. He's still giving it his all. He hasn't backed out really at all. This whole race, he's still been lapping as fast as he possibly can. Drupal now only 4 seconds behind Great Ace, so he was able to save a lot of time on Great Ace on that lap. Now, lap 32. Like I said, he got the gap down to 3.6. That was a bit of a weaker lap from Great Ace. They're only 119.5, whereas Drupal did a 118.2. Yeah, so Drupal lapped over second faster. Sorry, then Great Ace that lap. Even though Drupal is on a lap older tires, but I mean, they're basically on the same tires. Essentially. Drupal still 4 seconds back from Great Ace. Something that Great Ace also has to be careful of, though, is the fact that his yellow fuel light is still on right now. So Great Ace is still low on fuel at the moment. That is something else that's very important, though, to keep in mind for the McLaren driver. His fuel getting kind of low there. Here near the end of the race. He still isn't in the green on fuel, looks like, so he has to be cautious. He doesn't want to lose that position to Drupal on the last lap because of fuel. That would suck. That would really suck. Drupal once again like 3.5 seconds behind Great Ace. About the same as he was the last lap, so no significant developments on that one. He's burning all the battery he got. Great Ace can't really afford to do that. So like I said, Great Ace is... So that must be why Great Ace is stockpiling his battery right now, not really burning a ton. Being kind of conservative with it, because that low fuel light is on. Could be sketchy on the last lap. and huge moment there from Droopy Bunyan. Almost loses the car, but he catches it. That's going to cost him a couple seconds to Great Ace there. That might be exactly what Great Ace needed. There's a little hiccup there from Droopy. It wasn't a big one, because like I said, he did manage to catch it, but it did still cost him a second or two. So that's exactly what Great Ace wanted to see right there. Only a couple laps to go. That is exactly what you're looking for if you're Great Ace. Now, Vodka Victory has to be careful, because like I said, he's actually almost catching Kogo's AI to lap it. That's a very sketchy circumstance. I don't know if he really wants to do that. Personally, if I'm Vodka, I might even just stay behind the AI till the end of the race. He has all the time to play with. Depends if the AI is actually going to move out of his way or not safely, so Vodka has to keep that in mind. He is almost catching that AI to lap it. Here. He's about to start the second last lap of the race. Lap 35. As Droopy and Great Ace are still here on lap 34. The gap is now 5.5 seconds that Great Ace has to play with. Only a couple laps. We're almost at the end here now. Vodka's going to cross the line to start his penultimate lap of the race. Droopy still 5 seconds back from Great Ace here. Oh, Great Ace having a bit of a slide there, but he catches the car. He drifts it through the corner. What a save there from the McLaren. Oh my goodness, that was a huge moment for Great Ace there. Definitely cost him about a second or so to Droopy, I think. But could have been way worse. That was an amazing catch from the McLaren driver there. My goodness, what a save from Great Ace tonight. Holy moly. That was insanity. That was a crazy save. He was drifting the car through that corner, but he saved it. Again, his fuel light's still in the yellow right now, which is really scary to see. Really scary to see. Droopy, his front end there, getting a little sketchy. He's burning a ton of battery. Trying to keep the pressure on Great Ace. Again, he almost he almost would have had Great Ace there, but Great Ace had an amazing save. Catching the car there. My goodness, that was crazy. That was crazy. And Vodka Victory starts his final lap. So here we go. With him currently 40 seconds ahead of Great Ace. What a night Vodka's had. My goodness. What a drive from him. And unfortunately, yeah, there we go. He's not even on his final lap yet, and Great Ace's fuel light is already blinking. Oh no, I think Great Ace might have underfueled the car too much. This is why I personally don't do it, folks. I'd rather have 4 extra laps of fuel in my car at the end than have negative fucking 0.5. That's... Yeah, and Great Ace is still burning battery too. Like, he should just be trying to finish the race at this point. My goodness, at this rate he might actually run out of fuel on the final straightaway and lose that position to Droopy, which would suck for him. My goodness, yeah. Great Ace might have made a bit of an oopsie, and he's still burning battery. Like, I can't believe this. He's still burning battery when his low fuel light is on. Like, maybe he's not worried about it. I don't know. But, like, when I see that low fuel light blinking, and Great Ace makes a huge error driving through the grass there, almost loses the car, slides again. What is going on? Droopy there, passing off track. The game might make him give that back. Or not. I guess it doesn't. Okay. So, massive choke from Great Ace at the end there. Like I said, his fuel light was blinking anyway. And Great Ace picks up a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. It's not going to matter here anyway. At this point, he's just trying to finish the race. But my goodness. But congrats to Vodka Victory for winning the Brazilian Grand Prix in these terrible wet conditions. My goodness, what a drive from him, winning by over 45 seconds. But here we go. His teammate Droopy Bunyan, who makes his return, comes around the final corner. And it looks like it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 tonight, folks, at Brazil. Because once again, Great Ace had to massively choke on the last lap. Great Ace becoming just like his idol, Lando Norris. A bit of a choke artist. And there you go. Red Bull 1-2 tonight at Brazil. Vodka and Droopy. What a return. That's definitely going to boost Red Bull up in the standings. They definitely needed that. And Great Ace is going to cross the line, finishing the race on the podium. So he could have got P2, but he choked it on the last lap. Massive choke from Great Ace on the last lap. Driver of the day, vodka victory. Absolutely. Well deserved. Yeah, massive, massive, massive choke from Great Ace there on the final lap. But once again, well done, VOG victory, and also Drupally for having that huge mistake at the beginning and then recovering from it and getting back up to P2 by the end of the race. Over Great Ace, who keeps McLaren in it, finishes P3, gets 15 points for himself and McLaren. But yeah, that is very unfortunate though for the McLaren driver. He definitely could have had P2 tonight, but had that massive choke there at the end. And yeah, you can just see how far off the pace Slingshot was tonight. It's kind of unfortunate, but oh well, there's always next week. But with that, folks, that is going to be it. Thanks for joining me for another exciting race here at NACS. Same time next week, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Race 6 at Imola, Italian Grand Prix. I'm your host, Sidonia Muse, and we'll see you then.